Well, it would help if I have the mic over here. Good morning. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hello. I do not know what DaVinci Resolve is doing. Please close. Close program. Thank you. It has decided that it did not like to close. That's fine. Alright, let's get some music going. We're gonna get into some art today. There we go. Okay. I wanted to do a rough idea for what these will be. No. Stop thing. There we go. Okay, so Alright, I think that's a good... I think that's a good rough plan. There we go. Yay, I think that's good. Okay, so let's see here. I have a few things I want to work on today. Alright, cool. So I got that. Alright, give me just a minute. I'm gonna be finding some references. Gotta figure out which outfit I want to do. Honestly, probably this one. So for those that don't know, Ina's birthday is coming up, and that's, like, I think it's tomorrow, so it'll technically be today in Japan, so I want to do, like, a little chibi. And so I was trying to pick what outfit I wanted to draw. She announced that she wasn't going to have a big birthday live, so I wasn't worried about a new outfit. uh, hey Daniel, welcome in. told this to me last morning in 73. Nestled under the tree. Said don't touch my clocks. And this once was owned by my parents and their parents' parents. To guard them with your life. Touch my clogs. Letting nobody touch my balls. Okay, there we go. Sorry, trying some brushes. I see, Yuki. How are you doing this morning? Yeah, get that stamp. Yes, you. Get that stamp. And you're always violent. It's how you wake up, I know. It's okay. You didn't choose violence. The world chose violence against you, so you just take it out on me, I get it. Oh, let me show you guys, because I finally got my, my HoloLive, like, cubicle set up. I got, like, little cubey thingies for my smaller figures. So I set up my HoloLive one yesterday. You can tell who my Oshi is. But yeah. I should save this. Hina 2026 birthday. There we go. Oshi cage. No, it is. It totally is. It's an Oshi plastic prison. That's totally what it is. That's what I was joking that they were like little plastic jail cells for my other figures, so... But I have Korone, I have Ina, and I have Randon in there, so it is my Oshi prison. I should put Buff's little pup that I have in here in my office in that cubicle as well. Because then it would really be my Oshi plastic prison. I need to get set up with for them. Oh, I got a handful of stuff for the streamer I like. Oh, what streamer? What streamer do you like that you got stuff of? Yeah, it's Ina's birthday tomorrow, / later today whenever they decide to do her birthday JP time instead of Ian time. Because inevitably, even though she is an Ian member, they go by JP time. I got Buff Pup Sandy and art from that I actually won from her. Oh, that's so cool! I didn't know that Buff had a standee. I should have gotten that. I got her figure. I have Callie Prince. Nice. I don't like Funkos, so. Oh, that's right. I have Buff's plushie here too. I have the Blind Box plushie, and a Miss Lala plushie. Nice. I missed somebody. Gaijin's 2 plushies. There we go. I don't know. Gaijin doesn't feel like like a VTuber to me, I guess. I know that technically he VTubes, but like we both followed him before that, so like that's why I mean that. Yeah. Well, it like it was, obviously the situation you're in living with your family before, you probably didn't want to get Buff's figure. I know him and Zito count. A major technicality. Does Zito even count? He just PNG tubes. I don't know that Zito would count himself as a VTuber. I feel like Gaijin probably would, just because he is part of that culture now, but like, he's definitely an indie VTuber. But I don't think Zito would count himself. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I mean. Like, that's why, like, you wouldn't want to have that figure living with them. I'm just saying. If I still lived with my parents whenever that figure came out, there's no way I'd have it. The only reason I even got it is Mr. Husband and I are both fans of Buff Pup, and so I knew it wasn't going to be weird for me to have a naughty figure of her. He wasn't going to question it. He's like, oh no, that's just Buff Pup. Yeah, you know. You naughty girl. Yep, you know it. I'm glad Callie is back. I am also okay with her taking this, like, I'm going on hiatus and scaring Hololive a little bit. Hey Cal, welcome in. Hello, hello. So, yeah. I think out of the 3, she is gonna be the one that would get, like, stuff changed. I hate to say that, but I don't feel like Ina is very assertive, and I feel like Kiara is kind of more like she'll say stuff, but she's not like I don't know. I feel like Kiara too. I guess no, I take that back. Ina is probably the most passive one of the three. So I'm glad that Callie is trying to stand up for the other Hollow members and stuff that she feels um, isn't being handled good. And I know that they've now announced that Yago is taking part of like he is like taking on the job of being the head person for talent management, which is really crazy. She's trying to make it a better ecosystem for everybody. Honestly, she was valid in her feelings from what I saw. Oh, definitely. Knowing who I know in the industry corpo stuff is falling in the limelight, especially for the Western audience. Yeah. So, like, I feel like that's kind of what it is like there's a cultural kind of like divide happening because I know that there's some JP fans that aren't super big fans of how this was handled, but like I feel like a lot of English fans, especially American fans, were like, oh, well, cool, we like to see change. And I mean, we look at like Vesper and Magni, they both left citing like corporate issues as well, which I'm not very surprised about, especially after what we heard for the JP boys. Like, holy shit, the poor JP boys. Um, but yeah, I think a lot of people are burned of corporations. I mean, that makes sense. But it's also like what Callie said, like, if it wasn't for the corporation, they wouldn't have the support that they do. Because, like, I know for like Ina didn't do any idol stuff before joining Hololive. Callie is a little different. She still does stuff outside of Hololive with her music, and you know, it's different per girl, per talent, I should say, because uh, it's not just the girls, but fucking the boys, they, I don't know, they didn't get the support that they need, I feel like, and it's kind of sad. I don't know. The boys get shafted so badly. It's true, and it's because the idol, what is it? Culture is very different than for boys versus girls. Because like there is definitely still like male idols, but it is not handled the same as female idols, and I think that's kind of why. Like I think Hololive thought that they could, or Cover I should say, thought that they could handle the boys the same way they handle the girls, and it just isn't working that way, and it needs to change. And I think that's what needs to happen is they just need to have a change and not, just stop fucking supporting. I can't get over that. And I understand the EN branch getting scared or, whatnot. I know one of the talents has kind of gone back to their past life and started streaming again, which I'm not super sad about because that means I can have better access to watching them because they're EN time frame instead of JP. But yeah. I'm just glad that Randon came back. I was scared that he was so burned out from all of it that he wasn't going to come back, and then he did come back, and I was like, oh, thank you. My orc boy. I just know that, like, if Ina were to leave, she would probably not do anything actively anymore, sadly. Hitting me with stuff. I see how it is. I think Ina is the only one I'd be worried about if they left, honestly. Because, I. As much as I like Korone, I don't know that I would follow too much of her stuff after she left if she left. And, Bettel, I mean, I know his past life, so I would just wait for him to come back there. Uh, and those are probably the three that I care the most about. I like other members of Hololive. Don't get me wrong. I really like Bay. Uh, I like Cornet. I like Crony. I like the twins. I like Aurora. But like again, most of them have like past lives I know about. So I feel like if they were gonna quit, they just go back to that. Honestly, or something new. But you'd be able to find them. So. I was sad I didn't get into DreamHack this year. I was looking forward to getting to see like GG and stuff there if I had gotten in. Because GG is somebody I've also started to get into. But Gigi is also somebody that if she were to leave, she has a platform to go back to, so. There we go. Alright, you guys, we're gonna take a quick bathroom and stretch break, and when I come back, we will work on coloring this, okay? Alright. Alright, BRB.